on my summer Ethiopian shade right now because I have been in the garden quite a bit this season. I trimmed these cucumbers down. No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like all that vining that people put on the front of their houses and on the country cottages. There's one. Hey. And one next to it. A lot of flowers. I'm not going to be able to eat all of them. Red okra. My planter callaloo. Cucumbers. I have a red vein sorrel that's back there suffering. Red vein sorrel, I don't know if you can see that. I have this Chinese cabbage that came up late that's suffering. I planted a couple more snow peas. Basement, oh, all right. Okay. Man, look how fat. Here are my tomatoes. Getting bigger every day. My red currant tomatoes. I'll continue to fill in. Bell peppers, orange and red. With a bunch of these little seeds that the birds keep putting in all my pots. I don't know what kind of plant it is still. But I know that the birds love to plant those seeds here. My other planter callaloo, other red okra. Plant more onions back in this corner. I topped the flowers off of the center callaloo, that big one. I need to make a salad bag. Flowering spinach, pineapple sage. There's the other color right there. Frisello is very damaged. This callaloo over here does not look great. I wonder if I needed more soil. I probably needed to amend this soil over here. I could harvest another mess of callaloo, but I kind of want to see if I can get the leaves bigger. I don't hear all those loud, short, piercing tweets. It's from the little bitty, those itty bitty ass birds. They just bigger than a hummingbird. And they fly like shh, and they dip, shh, and float a little bit, dip, float a little bit, just screaming the whole time. Well, I believe they have a nest right there. So I'm gonna step out here and y'all might or might not hear a whole bunch of screeching and screaming. I just actually wanted y'all to witness it for me because they were screaming in my ear. And we also have a bunny nest in the yard too, I do believe. I'm going to tell Mr. where I think it is. And speaking of, I want a more heavy duty pellet gun. Yes, I do. You guys know I'm doing personal research on this callaloo to give me the most food the most often. And you can see over here, I didn't top anything off, nor did I cut the feet off. So you can see this one still looks footed. Well footed, you know, in case of wind and so forth. And they all have flowering heads. Some more of my control testing over here. I'm going to pick some that are semi-tall, some that are not. I'm going to cut the feet off of some, and of others I'm going to cut the flowering heads off. I'm going to scalp those right off. And then we'll be good to go to see how these behave under a variety of different conditions. Another assessment I'm making about callaloo is that kunta-ing the plant does two things. It promotes upright main stem growth, upward main stem growth, and it also encourages larger leaves. That'll be my current hypothesis on that. I always say current because all kinds of shit could change, but for now, kuntaing the plants encourages main stem upright growth and larger leaves, larger produce. And we all know that tontoing encourages stronger side branches. But those side branches are already fairly strong, so I don't know if I need that so much. The only problem with tontoing them is that the side branches are also then going to want to bud when they grow out, like instantly. They're not going to grow out a little while and then decide to flower, but they're going to want to make up for what you did to the mama stem. And all the babies gonna come after you with flowering heads. I have a theory about these buds that are to later become seeds. I figure they are probably, you know, the whole plant is healthy. It's healthier than kale. The whole plant is healthy. But you know, the texture of this makes for some kind of companionship with your tongue when you're eating something. But because they are obviously so healthy, because just like I eat the leaves, I know some people who actually use the seed for grains. Okay, B. And so I figure if that is the flour that makes the seeds that are so super healthy, because it has all these multiple nutrients and gobs of them, and can you imagine how healthy just that flour must be to eat? So what I do is, if I remember, or if I'm out, or if it's convenient, I'll top off one of the heads and I'll leave it submerged in water for about 15 minutes, and then I'll shake it clean in there and I'll eat that flower head. I'll eat it. Well, I won't say it's good, but it's not nasty. How about that? And if it's gonna give me a couple of times then yes, ma'am. If it's gonna give me several times oh Lord, don't get me. Oh God. Oh my God. She really did. I knew she was coming. Oh my God. Oh, I knew she was coming. Y'all heard her scream before she came for me, right? Like, really? You gonna punk me on my own deck? Oh. You wait, you little fuckers. You just wait until I get me a real pellet gun. Got me scared to reel in my own damn water hose. Just leaving it out there all ghetto. Asshole. What they do, send the daddy to come scare me off and then mom and the kids can come through? Is that what just happened just now? You know what? I swear for all it is holy, if these little mother